Good morning, everybody. Welcome in to Spirit of Life Alchemy. Just getting myself comfortable. This is your morning message tarot reading for Thursday, the 16th of June 2022. Okay, so we have some astrology today. So the moon's going to spend most of the day in Capricorn. This is obviously is from the UK. Change these for your own time zone. So yeah, most of the day in Capricorn is going to form a square to Chiron and Mars, a trine to Venus and Uranus, a sextile to Neptune, and a conjunction to Pluto. So the moon's going to reignite yesterday's conjunction between Chiron and Mars. Remember what we were saying yesterday about pausing to set firm foundations before racing ahead. Do any last minute bits of healing and things like that. And it also reignites the Venus-Uranus conjunction from over the weekend. So again, there could be sudden awakenings or breakthroughs or liberations, new perspectives around love, our values, around money and things. Some self-doubt could show itself as we go through the bigger soul level, soul deep transformations to build down new selves, to build our new futures. Also today, the sun is going to trine Saturn and square Neptune. So we've got more sort of 3D, 5D sort of balancing out needs. Again, forming firm foundations reduces any self-doubt, rooting down and grounding. That's really sort of a good thing to do on days like this. And then later on today, the moon moves into Aquarius. So it's about individually and collectively how we can build the new paradigm. So quite a lot going on, a bit busy. Let's have a look at the cards and see what the cards can tell us about today and what help and advice Spirit can give us to help us navigate these energies. This whole week is just a bit full on. It feels all the way up to summer solstice. Definitely for me feels like a buckle yourself in. Just at the moment, just messages and downloads are just flying into my head. And I'm having to remember to ground myself a lot of the time. So the energy is just so frenetic at this time of year anyway. It is just, I picture it as like and what I experience it as like is like a high-pitched tone in the middle of my brain. But I know that, by the 5th of July, it starts receding again. It's just these 2 weeks from the 7th to the 21st, then to the 5th of July. This month has this peak of solar energy. It's like everything, all of nature and everything is just bursting in this high frequency. So just bear with it as much as you can. Ground yourself when you need to. Out walking on grass, barefooted and things like that. Sitting, leaning up against trees, sort of whatever you can do to just help ground this energy will help you. Anyway, let's do some cards. So what do we need to know for today, Thursday, the 16th of June, 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Thursday the 16th of June 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this has been coming out quite a lot just recently, not surprisingly. So we have yin yang. It's about balancing those energies. You know, when everything's up in our head, we really do need to connect into the ground, earth ourselves. Otherwise, we can find ourselves in all sorts of disconnected sort of musings and things. So, creating harmony through balance. Okay, yin yang. Sacred journey, life cycles, family and transformation. And purification, fire. Bare essentials, naked truth, wholeness. Okay, this feels like a continuing theme of this week, through the balancing of the yin and yang, divine feminine, divine masculine, drawing the energy down, and grounding into the earth, drawing the energy up, and balancing them both in the heart center. Okay, because we're going through quite a big transformation at the moment. The energies for a couple of weeks, it's been a non-stop barrage, hasn't it, all year? It just feels like it's just been an ongoing, continuous set of big energies, and that's just the current transits going on. That's without actually looking at anything, sort of connecting any of the transits to aspects in your own natal chart and things like that, which mine has just been absolutely bonkers for the last few years. It's like just what's going on a day-to-day basis, connecting into just loads of big energies in my natal chart. It's just it's definitely a huge transformation. But this is all part of the sacred journey. And now sort of we're moving into a purification by fire. Bare essentials, naked truth, wholeness, releasing, burning away sort of what is no longer needed. When I'm thinking about that card, I'm thinking of the Ten of Wands, you know, where we've just got so overburdened with all the wand energy and sort of just releasing. So start again with one wand. So yeah, that's the energy I'm picking up for today. There is a lot of astrology going on, so it makes sense that sort of we've got these big energies, sort of the cards showing us these big energies and the ways to deal with them. So we're going to use the Light Seers deck today. So what do we need to know for today? The Thursday the 16th of June 2022. Although Mercury is now going forward, my brain still is overwhelmed with the frenetic noise of this time of year, as it is every year at this time. Just forgetting people's names, even when I'm reading people's names in front of me, just sort of forgetting, or what I'm reading is something completely different comes out of my mouth. So, hooray for being neurodiverse. Woo! Anyway, let's get back to the reading. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? Thursday the 16th of June 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective for Thursday the 16th of June 2022. What do we need to know? Okay, so let's see where we're... Oh, Ten of Cups, nice card. King of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. King of Wands. Ace of Swords. Very nice cards. 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, 4 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Okay, so we've got the King and the Queen of Wands here. We've got 2 tens, we've got 2 aces, we've got 2 kings. Okay. Okay. So where we find ourselves today, the 10 of Cups, the Happy Ever After card, emotional, satiety, you know, the joy and everything at the end of the rainbow, all your wishes come true. And that generally happens because we've been doing the hard work. Okay. We've been tuning in to our power of the mind, of communication, the power of the swords, the air element, and we've brought together the wisdom of the owl, the information of the ravens, and the sonic communication and information of the bat. We've been using all our senses to communicate, get clarity, clear our minds, and opening up to clear blue skies. It also makes me think of blue sky thinking out of the box. When we, you know, sort of on a mundane level, when we think, we're using the logical side of our brain, and so that's a very small part of us. But when we're tapped into everything, our logic and our intuition, our library of wisdom from the past, we're sending our senses out, bringing back information and communication, we find lots more answers because we're going into things deeper. And this coming back, this bringing back all this knowledge, or thinking out of the box, looking for new solutions and everything, it opens up an opportunity, a new beginning, new seeds to be planted. Okay, the new chapter, and this new chapter, we have the King of Wands to support it, the King of Fire, our passion, our desire. You know, there's a lot of drive to do this, for this new beginning. You know, we're in a happy place for it. Okay, so we've got this wonderful fire energy. We're feeling the roar of it, of new things opening up for us, and it gives us clarity of mind, the gift of clarity. The Ace of Swords here. So around this Happy Ever After card, we've got mastery of air and fire, and that allows us to root down into the earth to manifest a new opportunity, which we set out on with clarity, which can lead to stability, structured family, career, sort of, you know, people's definitions of what the perfect career or the perfect family is very different for each and everybody. So if you think about what your ideal would be, that's what you're working towards. Balancing more yin and yang. We've got the Lovers card. This is like balancing the divine masculine and the divine feminine within us, the yin and the yang. And that brings about healing, you know, rest and recuperation. We mend the broken heart from the Three of Swords here. Okay, and then at the bottom, the subconscious stuff that's going on as we continue to work on this throughout the lunar cycle and the solar cycles and things like that, showing up each day to do the work, then if we internalise that mastery of fire, we become that force to move forward. The fixed fire, where the kings are the cardinals, and that are very active energy of each element, then the queens are the fixed. Okay, they ground and balance that energy. So again, we're balancing the passion and the fire and the energy, so that we have something more tangible and more stable to take forward. And there you have it. Also, with the King and Queen of Wands, we also have this, purification by fire, stripping away what's not needed. That can be that balance in the fire. Too much fire can rip through and singe and burn everything before it to the ground. Not enough fire, and you haven't got that motivation. You can't do anything, and it's about finding that balance between the two. And that's where all the different types of knowledge comes in. We connect into the wisdom of, how we might have done this before in the past. And it's like, oh, yeah, I've been like this before and I've completely scorched the earth. Or, I've been so missing this energy, this fire energy, where and it suddenly comes back. And it's about learning how to wisely use that energy. But yeah, new beginnings, healing, a reset, and yeah, just day by day showing up, doing the work in the physical realm on this journey of transformation. And so that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell to get notifications of when I release readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.